Welcome back, team. This is just 10 minutes today. This is what Jen asked for as a, what was it you said?
So when you're working from home, a workout where you can fit it in at lunch and you don't get too sweaty, so you can go back on Zoom straight after without looking like you've been through a hedge backwards.
So this is what you're here for
That's
today.
That's the long title for this workout.
Just go into a cat-cow for me and we'll explain what's going to happen. So you're not going to sweat, we hope. Mm-hmm. That was the request. You are going to be able to go back to work, should you so wish. Or go and have a lay down, it's up to you. But the focus is the core. You'll notice in front of us we have a kettlebell each, a light kettlebell. You can use a kettlebell, you can use a dumbbell, you can use a bottle of water, or just nothing at all, it doesn't really matter. But we're going to use that as our tool. Just one more warm up. It's going to be very quick today. Child's pose to cobra, which is like this. So the exercises are tough. This is again, 3 chilly workout. That's what Jen does best. So be ready to test yourself, but ultimately you can do this workout and just follow along and do your best. The weight adds intensity, of course, but I would still focus on technique above everything else, yeah? To get the best from it.
Yeah.
So if you just give your upper body a little one of these, just a little turn, and we're going to be laying down first of all. 10 exercises, 40 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. Now we're into it, yeah?
Yep.
First up, we're going to do some crunches or sit-ups with your kettlebell. We'll get straight into it, 40 seconds. Good luck. So with a crunch or a sit-up, you're supposed to target the abs. I mean, I'm coming all the way up because it just feels right. You don't need to go all the way up. A crunch can just be down here. You can just lift the upper, just there, just like that. And we actually want the weight close to our chin if you can, underneath it. If you start throwing it around, you're actually cheating a bit really if you throw it. So try and keep it controlled, yeah? Look like that. Jen and her solid abs. 10 seconds. So we've got a little brief rest, not long, and we're going to go into a bridge. So with the weight, rest it on your hips, let your head relax, and on the beat, just raise your hips up to the sky. Now you can keep it on your hips. A little option I'll add in if you want to sort of work your core a bit more is to take the weight off and up, and then at the top of the bridge, hold it and reach. Okay, so you want to stay up in the bridge? Will you stay up?
Stay up.
You can choose. If you want to just do bridges with your weight, focus on the glutes. If you're up here, the glutes still work, but we're just adding in a little bit of arms. If we pull the rib cage down, the tummy muscles should work a little bit. If you feel that, do you?
Yeah.
You've got a good core, haven't you? What'd you say?
Reasonably. There's no six-pack, but it's a core.
Rest. No six-pack. You've got a six-pack. We've all got a six-pack. Knees up crunch next. Knees up. So like this. Knees up. Same again. Stretch here, but then come up and try and put that weight on your shins or close to it. I don't want your legs to move much. So keep the legs still. Control it from your core as you lift up to the sky and breathe. And you've created 2 humans, Jen, with that stomach.
2 humans at the same time.
At the same time, Jen's the mother of twins. I mean, that is, your abs are never going to get more of a test than having 2 humans in it, are they?
No, definitely not.
Or triplets, maybe.
Oh, no thank you.
2's enough.
2's enough.
2's enough. Oh, that's tough, that one. Rest. 10 seconds. Now we're going back to a bridge, but Jen said one of her favourite types of bridges is a frog bridge. So we're going for a frog bridge. Feet together, like this. Same again, you can have your weight on your hips, drive up. And I think the reason we like a frog bridge is because the glutes get a bit more engagement, don't they? So you feel it as you drive up, you're squeezing from the glutes here. You can do the other option as Jen has and hold it at the top maybe. Hold the bridge. But focus on squeezing your glutes as tight as possible. I used to say, imagine there's a £50 note between your cheeks. And these days, you do not want to be letting go of any spare change, do you? I'll probably hang on for a 50p pence piece at the minute. Squeeze it tight, don't let it go. And then rest. Keep your frog legs though. She likes a frog leg, our Jen. You come up to a sit up now through the frog gap, yeah? I want the weight under your chin. Oh, and that's tougher. That's tougher. But you'll feel yourself, your body wants to throw the weight, doesn't it? if it wants to. And I mean, if you can't get up otherwise, do the little throw. Do the little throw. But the toughest way is to keep it still. Pure core. Pure core. I'm not even sure how good a frog's core is, but
They jump a lot.
they do jump a lot. 10 seconds. Does that mean they've got a good core? I suppose it does. Rest. I think we might be halfway, are we? We're halfway already. This is going nicely. Russian twists. So knowing that we're halfway, you need to work in the second half. Russian twist. Now, you lean back, you turn across the body. The closer the weight is to you, the easier it is. So closer to you, easier. Of course, Jen's gone straight arms already. And actually, if you've got a kettlebell, it's quite good to throw it across. So you sort of launch it, just turn. But you've got to control that through your torso, through the core, and breathe. Are you breathing, Jen?
Yep, just about.
Good. 10 seconds. Start to feel across that core. 3, 2. V-sit. V-sit starts in the same place as our Russian twist, but we're going to bend backwards and actually push the feet away as well. So as you go back, push the feet away, come back up. And if you want the advanced option, I knew you'd do that. You can take it up over your head and really open up through the abs. Look at that. Haven't got a six-pack, you've got a great core, mate. Look at that, bang. Gaze forward if you can with the eyes. So you're looking forward. As you come back, let the ribs open a little bit and then squeeze the abs as you come up. 10 seconds. We wanted a quick core sesh. Make it count now, make it count. So you're not sweating though, are you?
A little bit, but not too bad.
Oh, we better slow
We're
it down.
still Zoom worthy.
It's the new way. I'm sorry, side plank, which you can do bent knee at the bottom or straight leg, it's up to you. And then we're actually going to incorporate the weight, aren't we? We're going to pull it up either to here, or if it's a suitable weight, right up to the top. But the one thing I want you all to do is a side plank of some kind, yeah? Squeezing the side of your core. Again, we're controlling it. Did you twist too far?
Yeah, too far.
Actually, do you see how my feet are? I tend to go like that with the side. You've got a bit more balance?
Yes.
Better? There you go. And turn. Hard exercise, the side plank. Hard exercise. Hold it. Oh. And of course, we're going to do the other side now. You can roll over. I'm going to turn around though because I want to face you. And we're going to go for the feet like that, yeah? Because you need balance. You need balance. Side plank, option to here, or take it up. I've got to do the hard option. See if Jen's with me.
No, we've got a blooper reel, so the other one.
Oh, that's staying in, that's staying in.
I know you'll leave it in.
But look, lovely long posture. I always say the plank's an exercise. You pretend it's easy, even though it's not. You're trying to make it look like it's easy and controlled. 5 seconds. Oh, and it's our last one. Now, we're doing something called, or you're going to be doing something called a renegade row to push up. Jen's doing a super advanced option. If you want to try, you can, as it's the last exercise, just hold a plank. You can do the renegade part, which is to pull the weight, one at a time, or you can even do what Jen's done, add a little push up in there, just because you can, right? Don't get sweaty though, Jen, don't get sweaty. You'll be on Zoom with a red face. 20 seconds, team, last bit of your little core blast today. Stay strong in the core. Breathe. 10 seconds. Still going? She's still going. One more. Rest your weight. Take a little child's pose. Look at that. That'll do, innit? Jobs are good, innit?
Done and dusted.
Done and dusted. I mean, look, on the video, you've got the beauty. You can go back and do that again if you want. But if you've got places to go, people to see, You've woken up the whole of your middle, the whole of your core, as we call it. You did some glutes, some abs, some sides. All in all, I quite enjoyed that. It was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Progressing it, add weights. Would probably be the simple way here, rather than doing more reps. Add the weight over time. But for today, as you hold that Sphinx pose, we call it, prepare yourself for your Zoom call. Well done. See you again soon, I hope. You, Jen, will I see you again?
Probably.
Probably. That'll do me.